Today we're talking about accessing a deeper truth. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, July 16th. The moon continues in Scorpio today, where we've had a Scorpio moon for the last couple of days, taking us deep. Scorpio is the sign of truth, power, and transformation. So, first of all, themes of power, themes of truth, themes of revealing, something being revealed, but also on a personal level for us experiencing the inner transformation, coming to terms with our own truth and being honest with ourselves and allowing a deeper truth to unfold. So today, not only is the moon going through Scorpio, continuing through Scorpio and moving through the final degrees as it will enter Sagittarius before the end of the day. But as it continues in and completes its time in Scorpio, the moon will oppose the planet Uranus. So this is something that happens every month, right? The moon goes around the zodiac and it passes by these outer planets every month. It passes by an opposition to the outer planets every month. But what's different this month is that Mars is currently together with Uranus. So that's what we've been talking about these last few days, sort of the eruption of something unexpected, something dealing with themes of having to do with warrior energy, aggression, violence, those kinds of things. Of course, we had the news over the weekend. And so, but also we're looking at and how this is coming to the surface, right? Some deeper truths coming to the surface. And as we feel and process our feelings around what is emerging, we get pieces of that deeper truth, something coming to the surface that was previously hidden or unknown. So that's happening as we go through our experiences in the collective, as well as in our personal lives, and how we are unfolding in our process. So each of us has something that we're moving through, a process of transformation that's showing up in our own lives, and it has to do with who we are, how we are accessing our own deeper truth and learning how to trust ourselves and our ability to know that truth on deeper levels. So there is I guess, a revelatory quality to this today's moon's transit through Scorpio. And by that, I just mean something being revealed, right? Something coming to the surface, something emerging into our awareness that is helping something to take shape. So the more we are honest with ourselves, the more that we can support ourselves and honor our own inner process. It doesn't mean we'll have all the answers. It just means that things are starting to congeal, and the more we trust our own selves and our own and are being honest with ourselves, the more we can be part of steering things in the direction that we want. And that's what I was talking about on Sunday in my in-depth video on the outer planets, what's unfolding in the big picture, how long it might take, what it might look like, and specifically how we can think of our own part in the bigger picture unfolding. And so how each of us can be true to ourselves, can be living according to, what we're capable of doing, and how we need to, of course, take care of ourselves, nourish ourselves, make sure that we are energized and have our needs met so that we can show up in the best ways possible to steer the direction of things in a creative direction and not a destructive one. So Scorpio energy has very much to do with both, right? Scorpio is about mystery. And so the realm of birth and death, it is death and rebirth. So it is the process by which we release old ways of being, old forms, and reorganize or reorient ourselves around new ways of being in that birth process. So it's the same ways that nature, it does that death and rebirth process and its cycles, right? The trees, the leaves turn colors and fall, right? And the seeds are falling to the ground, the seeds, and then they lie dormant throughout the winter, and then early in the spring they might start to sprout and have those little roots start to take hold, and eventually we see, right, the green shoot coming up. So it is that process by which, of course, that seed was the result of another plant fulfilling its destiny. And so the way that those natural cycles of life go on, and recognizing that we can be part of something taking root, something organizing, something taking hold for our lives and for the world around us, even as we can acknowledge that, what was before may not be anymore, right? And the way that the previous season is over, right? It's time to move on, take root, and grow into something new. So how are we doing that? How can we take care of ourselves in ways that nourish and nurture the future, our hopes, dreams, and visions for the future, and what has not yet come to pass? And we have to believe in those outcomes, because otherwise we can't create them, right? We have to envision them and use our imagination to get beyond the limitations of the past, and get creative about how we can participate in shaping what is to come. So it's not, it is change, and Scorpio reminds us about this process of change, but it doesn't have to be ultimately only destruction. It is, of course, also a creative process. So how are you showing up for that? How are you believing in that? And how are you living your life in a way that participates in that spirit of hope and creating the future? So those are my thoughts for today's Scorpio moon. Some truth, deeper truth being accessed, a deeper truth coming into our awareness, coming into our consciousness, into the light of day where we can do something about it. So that's the whole point. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. If you're looking for deeper support during these times of uncertainty and change, and needing to help with your own path and your own process, sign up for my special offer. I've got a 30-minute recorded reading, and I will give you some not just hints and tips and tools, but also some deeper insight that will help you connect with what is true and right for you, that is in alignment with your own power to shape the future and be part of creating the things that you hope for and want to see emerge. So that special offer recorded reading, it's $97. It's less than my regular, in-person readings, which you can still do the in-person. And if you want the time one-on-one with me, that's definitely the way to do that, is with an in-person reading. But the recorded reading is recorded by me, and gives you some really great and powerful information that you can work with going forward. It could serve your discovery of your own path and how to be best in alignment with what you're capable of. So that that offer link is on the description for this video, as well as on my website, astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. And I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.